Hey everybody, welcome back to the Forum.
I'm Alfredo.
Brian.
Bemnet.
Micky.
Alright, let's get started with today's topic. Let's see here.
We didn't know who it was, so Brian's gonna pick, because we forgot.
Yeah.
Who picked last?
I mean, and I know you're thinking to yourself, well, couldn't you guys visit the last video and check?
Smart people would do that.
Yeah, we're all tired, I think.
Tired? Y'all ain't do nothing.
Listen, it's fall and it's cozy and it's nice.
Yes. Happy fall, everyone. Alright.
Happy spooky season.
Ooh.
Spooky season.
Ooh. Would you date someone who identifies as bisexual?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Yeah, let's start with Bemnet.
Yeah, she.
Gimme.
I feel like that one's just an easy yes, because it doesn't, to me, it doesn't really matter. Because, like, as long as you're into me and I'm into you, I don't really care what you identify as.
Well, I also think that some people feel like it's intimidating, you know, because they're like, well, you like both sexes, so it's like, are you going to always like me, or are you going to potentially like somebody else of the opposites? Like, I don't have like there's competition everywhere.
Yeah, but if you really think about it, like, that could be said for like any couple. It's like, I mean, you're gonna be attracted to somebody, so I don't know. The way that I see it, I feel like anyone that's bi kind of gets like all this hate because it's like, oh, well, you're attracted to guys and girls. So what if like there's a hot girl walking by and you're like, oh, I'll tap that. But then there's a hot guy walking by and you think the exact same thing. And I'm like, well, that's what being into both genders is.
Right.
But also, if you're committed and you're not really looking at other people that way, regardless.
Unless you're a hoe.
Yes, but I'm talking about, decent people.
I don't like decent people. I'm just kidding. Wow.
I mean, to me, it's okay, first of all, yes, I would absolutely date someone who's bi, pansexual, whatever. Literally, my discrimination is, like, very minimal, if I'm being honest. But I think a lot of it is just, like, a lot of, like, insecurity. And you're just, like, I'm scared that my partner is going to go with somebody that gives them something that I can't offer them, I guess. You know, like, if you're dating, like, a bi guy, like, will they go out with a guy? Because I can't offer them the penis, which, I mean, come on, guys, toys exist. But, I don't know. I think a lot of it is just, like, insecurity. That's just kind of like where I am in my head. And bi people, pan people, they get a lot of this kind of flack, and they are told that they're like, just because they like multiple genders, they're promiscuous. Like, they're all hoes. It's like, no.
It's just a bad stereotype. It's a bad rep that they get.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, me personally, if you want to date me, if you like me, come here. But, I mean, I'm in a committed relationship.
I was just about to say, what are you talking about?
I'm in a committed relationship right now, but when I was single, it was like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
That was like 3 days ago, Freddy, right?
Oh my god.
Shut up.
No, you shut up. Brian, you haven't said nothing.
Yeah, Brian, you've been quiet.
No, it's because he's over here judging. That's what he's doing.
He has some thoughts.
This topic's a little not so fun for me, I guess, because it sucks because I think Freddy made a good point. There is a little bit of a stigma. First of all, if you're bi, you get the best of both worlds. Pop off, do you? It's really hard for me to want to date someone that's bi because of the points that these guys have said. It's a little bit demoralizing, I guess, when they cheat on you or they leave you for the opposite sex. Like Freddy said, like, I can't compete with that, Like, when it's, like if my significant other would go off with another dude, whatever, like, it's another guy, I'm like, I mean, can you compete if you really wanted to? Yeah, I guess, but how do you compete with the opposite sex when you don't have the same body parts, I guess, if I'm making myself clear.
I think that kind of goes into what Freddy said, like, it sounds like that's like an insecurity, because the way that I kind of see it is you can be into any and all genders or no genders or whatever, but as long as you're willing to be committed to me and I'm willing to be committed to you, I don't care what you're into or who you're into. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, but see, like I feel like everyone's different. It's like if I don't know, like if a heterosexual couple, if the man cheats on the girl with another guy, it's a little bit more hurtful, I want to assume, because she's like, wow, like it could have been another girl, but it's a guy. Like, it's kind of like, just how do I react to that? How do I handle that?
The same way as being cheated normally?
But it's not that simple. See, to you, it could be that simple because that's your mindset. To me, I mean, I don't know. I haven't experienced this by any means. Like, every guy that I've dated has been fully gay. But I don't know. I mean, there could be insecurity. I wouldn't want to be in that situation because I don't know how I would react, you know? Like, it's just kind of like, ugh. I can't explain it. I'm not a fan. Like, I want to be more open-minded. I mean, I've had guys hit me up that were bisexual that I've messed around with. But in a relationship, I don't know. I guess I would always have, like, that thought process. Like, if we're together, is he checking out some other girl? Because now you have to worry about not just them checking out other dudes, other girls too, you know?
Okay, but at the same time, though, it's kind of whittling down bisexual people and pansexual people to just, like, genitalia. You know, it's like saying, oh, they're only attracted, today they're attracted to my penis, but tomorrow they might be attracted to her vagina, or whatever the case may be. When in reality, people are complex, and people just want to be with another person. You know, people want a relationship. And if you, as long as in your relationship you're comfortable and you're making each other happy, that shouldn't really be an issue. Like, there's plenty of bisexual people in straight relationships and gay relationships, and they are committed, you know? Even I mean, we can even dwell into polyamorous, but if we're just dealing with, like, monogamous couples, like, as long as you guys love each other, care about each other, you want to be with each other, the act of the intimidation from another person's genitalia shouldn't really matter. Because if he happens to, let's say a guy's with you, Brian, and he hits it off, he's bisexual and he hits it off with a girl, like a girl from his work or whatever the case may be, and he, like, hits it off with her, and you like get jealous. That's when you could be like, oh, hey, are you attracted to her or whatever?
Hits it off, like, friendship wise, but
then it could seem like something else. Whereas he wouldn't be in that situation if he was fully gay. So I kind of understand that, because if he's talking with another girl and it's like, oh, if he was fully gay, it'd be all like, oh, you know, whatever. It's just his friend, work friend. But if it was bisexual, it's like, oh, is he attracted to her?
But I feel like that also comes down to being able to trust your partner.
Yeah. Exactly. Absolutely. And I think that's where the word of the day, the word of our show comes up. Communication really comes up.
I love it. Let's do it.
Communication.
The word of our show. We should just change our show to communication.
Communication 101.
Oh God.
Oh God. No, thank you.
No, but honestly, that's just how it is with me. I will admit I'm not a jealous person. As I don't know if that's just like, maybe I'm just like messed up in the head or whatever, but I'm not really that jealous of a person. So if I was dating a bisexual guy and he was talking with like a million different people, and even if he came up to me and was like, oh, she's hot, I'm all like, oh yeah? I'm a hype man primarily.
An enabler.
An enabling hype man. I prefer that. I don't know. To me, it does boil down to a lot of like insecurity, and like maybe Brian's been cheated on in the past, and just amplified by maybe it's another sex would be like, oh my God. Another sex, another gender would just be like, oh my God, I can't even compete with that. So of course he was going to cheat on me.
I mean, I think that might be why you have like a different thought process than me, because I've never been in that position. I've never been cheated on, so I wouldn't know how that feels. I can only imagine. So I feel like maybe I might think of it differently if that had been the case, if that had been part of like my past history, but it's not. So the way I see it, I think I'm kind of looking at it like, as long as I trust who I'm with and we're able to communicate and talk things out, I don't have an issue with it. And I feel like that might just come to our past experiences.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Like, I mean, I never say never, you know, like, I mean, I'm not saying, like, I would, like, just not give a bisexual man a chance. It would just require a lot of communication and a lot of understanding. And, I don't know. I mean, it's just one of those things where I'm like, I can't help but be a little receptive to that aspect, because yes, getting cheated on does suck. I mean, for anyone watching, you guys know how horrible it is, because it's like, it's a broken trust, you know. Now when you add something like this, where it's not just another guy, that, I mean, you should never, my opinion is, you should never fight anyone for no freaking guy or girl. I think that's stupid. However, like, I don't know, like, if this happens in the future and the guy and the other guy gives me, like, trouble, I can easily try and fight this guy off. I can't hit a girl, you know?
Yes, you can.
Oh, you could, but it's frowned upon.
I don't care, I'll sit on her.
Okay.
But, yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like, when I got cheated on, it hurt. Because, like I said, it's a broken trust. But now, put yourself with that pain and then the confusion that it was with someone that you cannot compete, like, you cannot offer what that girl offers, you know?
Can I just say, though, like, if that were the case, I don't know, like, maybe this is just the way I would take it, but, I mean, yeah, I'd sit there confused, but it'd be more or less, I guess, more of a relief, if anything, because it's like, you didn't cheat on me with another girl, you cheated on me with another guy. Well, looks like I'm gonna go have some fun somewhere else. Back.
This is Micky's mentality, ladies and gentlemen.
Because it's like, to be honest with you, like, I'm with Freddy on this. I'm not super jealous anymore. Like, me 5 years ago, like, yes, I would be extremely jealous.
I remember.
But yeah, but now I'm like, I just like I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna, like, place this trust in you. You fuck up this trust, that's it. I'm done. Like, I give you one opportunity. I don't care what the fuck you were doing. Like, I just don't care. So I'm one, and that's it. I'm cut. So even if you sit there and you apologize, you cry to me, I don't care. Bye. Like, I'll sit there and I'll grieve my own time, and then I'll figure out my life. Yeah, I don't need you.
Yeah, because once you break that trust, it was what was that phrase from the old Lady Gaga and Beyonce video, Telephone? It was you can put together a broken mirror, but you're still gonna see the cracks in that bitch.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I'm like, that's kind of like how trust is.
I need to listen to that song because I don't remember that.
No, it was in the video.
Yeah, it was in the video.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
It was something along those lines.
Yeah.
And so breaking trust is like, that's gonna be rough. So you might as well just like peace out.
Well, no,
unless you feel like it's like one of those like, this is worth fighting for type things.
But the thing is, not everybody thinks that way.
Yeah, everyone has different mentality.
Everyone has their own different mentality. Like, some people are like, I'm willing to give 2-3 more opportunities. I'm that bitch that's cutthroat and I'm done. Like, I can't anymore. Like, I'm old as fuck. Like, I ain't playing these games no more, you know? Like,
if you're old as fuck, look at Brian.
I know. Look at Freddy.
I feel attacked. I'm leaving.
I was told this weekend that I look 25.
Who the fuck told you that? They were high as fucking drugs, but
same. I was told I wasn't. You know what? We're not going to talk about our ages.
I mean, we can put our ages at the bottom. It's okay.
No, we will not do that. Anywho,
are you mad, Brian?
Anywho,
Oldest.
Shut up. Back to we're spiraling again.
I'm sorry.
This isn't spiraling.
We're going off topic as usual.
Going on a tangent.
I think the whole cheating topic is a long one that I would love to do a future video on.
We might have one in there.
Maybe, yeah. I think.
I forgot.
Oh wait, I didn't say my opinion on whether or not I dated bisexual.
Well, she said one sentence and then we
I did, and it was you two because I was asked to speak my piece.
I mean, to be fair, I was bored of what she was saying. So
fuck you. It was an A and B conversation. I wasn't speaking to y'all. I was speaking to me and Bemnet. The fuck?
You're speaking to all of us.
No.
And our listeners.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was me, Bemnet, and the listeners. Fuck y'all. This is an ABC conversation. Not that.
Okay, we'll continue.
We're gonna split this in half. Fuck y'all.
So,
I'm gonna make a window. Whenever y'all want to talk, y'all gotta open up that window.
I'm down.
All right, bye guys. So Micky, what you gotta say? What you thought?
It's gonna be a confusing podcast.
Yeah. I think
Makes sense if you're watching on YouTube though.
Yeah.
I think it was entertaining though if you're listening because you're like you can just imagine what the hell we're doing.
Right. No, I think I'd be okay with dating a bisexual, and I don't think I'd have a problem with it. I don't know what those other ones are, and that's why I kind of sat back and was
Pansexual?
confused. That one.
Pansexual, it's kind of, okay, so bisexual means you're attracted to
Both sexes,
Both
men
sexes,
and women.
yeah. Both genders.
Pansexual means you like everybody regardless of like any kind of gender.
Which is the okay. Let's educate our viewers. Is asexual the one where you don't need sex?
Yeah.
That's the one where you don't necessarily feel sexual attraction.
You just want like a relationship, but you don't need to have sex, correct?
You don't. So okay, it depends because there's different levels of asexuality.
There's asexuality, but there's also aromanticism. So asexuality is when you don't experience, you don't care about sex. It's just like, sex is whatever.
You don't need
Like,
it to thrive, I guess.
at all. Yeah.
Right. I mean,
but
so-
there's varying levels to it.
Yeah, there's various like there's asexuals that they don't need sex at all. Like they can go their entire life without having sex like at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's then there's people asexuals who will still enjoy sex every once in a while. They're just kind of think about it like they have an extremely low libido type thing.
But there's also varying degrees on that because there's asexuality, demisexuality, gray sexuality, like the list goes
There's
on
a
and on.
lot. Yeah, I just found a new one the other day. This guy said it on his Tinder and I was confused. I forgot the name. I'm sorry. But maybe you guys can help me out in the comments. He's attracted to sex,
Okay.
but he can only watch it. He doesn't want to perform the act. He wants to watch it. I don't remember what he called himself, but yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a name for it, but to me,
Yeah,
kinda
it was something something sexual, and I had to Google it. Someone's like, "What does that mean?"
kind of sounds like a voyeur. He just wants to watch.
Like,
Good for you. I don't kink shame. But
It's hard not to, but again, a separate topic about kinks.
and then demisexual means that you don't get sexually attracted to just a person. You know how like you'll watch TV and you'll be like, oh my god, he's so hot. Oh my god, whatever. Even if it's just like the first time you're seeing them on TV or whatever. Like a demisexual cannot feel that until they get to know you.
I feel like that's something different though, because I can look at somebody and just be like, they're hot, and I have like an aesthetic attraction to them, and I'm like, I just want to look at them all day long. But that's kind of it. I don't need or want anything else besides that.
Yeah, but demisexual,
I can
it's
see
like,
that.
demisexual. It's like one of like I guess broken down. It's breaking it down. You got to be friends with them before being in a relationship with them, type of thing.
Oh, that's Bemnet.
Yeah, but it's like exclusively that. Like she'd like, because Bemnet will still sit down and like if she sees like a really hot guy in a movie or TV, she'll still like drool over it a little bit.
But even then, it's kind of like, I'll sit there and I'm just like, oh my god, he's so hot. But then if you ask me, so do you want to fuck him? I'm like, no.
Okay.
Wait. You can't look at nobody. You got a man.
Yes. But, wait, hold on. We talked about this because we'll both just look at people. Like we'll just be sitting together in a room or like walking by
We're
them.
fighting. You can't look at nobody no more. You got a man.
I know
Me and
you
my
ain't
man
talking
can look
about
at them
loyalties.
together.
We ain't talking about that topic. We're not talking about me. We talk about Bemnet.
Okay.
No, let's
me and
throw
my
your
man
name in the
talked it
ring.
out.
No, we're not gonna throw my name in the ring. Let me tell you.
Also, celebrities don't count.
Fuck you.
No, I'm just saying. Like you can. Okay, let's face it. We're not celebrities. We're not gonna meet any celebrities anytime
How do
soon.
you know?
Okay, shush.
I've seen.
I am so
TikTokers
sorry
meet a lot of-
if you're with your headphones and she just blasted your eardrums.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But I'm just
sorry.
like, but I'm like, realistically,
I'm sorry.
You're probably
I've seen
not
a
going.
lot of people meet Bad Bunny.
Like that lady in the concert that jumped on stage and hit her face.
Freddy,
I
look like you're
mean-
done with this.
If you can still look at celebrities and ogle them and be like, oh my god, they're so fine. Oh my god, hey Micky, you're so fine, you blow my mind, hey Micky. But like apart from that, like I think that it's just looking is fine.
I disagree.
You can
I'm
look,
just
but you can't
kidding.
touch.
Yeah, I think that's the main
Golden
thing.
rule.
Yeah, unless the communication with unless you and your partner are into some stuff, which is awesome.
Unless you're a cheating dog,
No, because some couples like swinging and stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Again, but that's communication. Swingers,
Well,
speak about that.
hold on. We got to bring out the thing again. Communication.
No, but going back to the bisexuality topic, I don't want people to, like, our viewers, if you're bisexual, I don't want you to think that personally I have a vendetta against you. No, I have many friends that are bisexual. I respect bisexual people. It's just when it comes down to a relationship with them, I'm a little hesitant. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying that it'll never happen. You never know.
You have not, I don't want to say prejudices, but you
Your
have
guard.
Like
If I have my guard from the jump with a random gay guy because of what I've experienced in past relationships, think of a double wall when it comes to a bisexual man. Now, who's to say that my future husband, love of my life, is not a bisexual man that'll prove to me that this can actually work? It can happen. I'm not willing to not take that chance, but I just, in my mind, I'm just a little bit hesitant about that. But this is in no regard saying, ugh, bisexuals, like, hell no. No, absolutely not.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen some people online, like, they'll be like, I never want to date a bisexual man. And so they...
Well, they don't want to date you either.
Well, I think a lot of that stigma comes from if a man touches another man, they're automatically gay. And it's like, no, calm down. Relax.
That's another thing. That's all for another topic. How hypocritical society is about certain things like that.
No, a lot of things.
About a lot of things. We live in a hypocritical world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. But bisexual people are neat. One of my first crushes was bisexual. He was cute. He was cute.
Was he your idea of cute? Was he my idea of cute?
Oh my goodness! Here we go.
Freddie.
This is an actual question because me and you, Brian, have very different tastes.
Yeah.
We really do, which is a good thing.
And me and you have different tastes, and let me tell you something.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Your man right now, he okay.
You bonded with him.
Ooh.
We bond because we drink together.
Drunks.
Alcoholic.
Alcoholics that drink together stay together.
Oh God.
A mess.
I mean, he too much, but you get the gist of it.
Yeah.
Well, I think this has been a very, very good episode.
Well, I actually want to have a question.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Building on this and kind of pulling a little bit from like a past experience. So it seems like we're all, for the most part, okay with dating somebody that's bisexual.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't sexuality. This is more like gender based. How would you guys feel about dating someone that's trans?
Oh, absolutely.
It would, for me personally, it would take again communication. Because I know of it. I haven't met someone that's pre-op or post-op. I've seen people on TV, but I don't have like someone that is going through that. I have friends who are gender fluid, I think.
Yeah.
So, but trans, no. I've never had a friend that was trans. I've never had a person interested in me that was trans. Again, not throwing it out the window. It would just be communication because there's a lot of things that I would need to understand, so I don't come off as ignorant. Mm-hmm. I would really love to sit down with whoever wants to get to know me on that level and discuss and understand their mindset. I don't know. Now that's a separate topic that I think we would need to. I would like to make a full video of it because I feel like there's a lot to discuss.
I feel like it kind of comes in the same vein as would you date such and such person?
Yeah, but it's a little bit more for me. It's a little bit more like. Let me use my word correctly. It's a little bit more like on a different level because I don't know if I would be able to date a trans. Is it a trans woman turning into a man or?
Like a trans man.
Yeah, like I don't know if I would be able to date a guy with female reproductive parts. I mean, I'm not saying sex is everything in a relationship because it isn't. I think that there's more to it than just sex, but I think we've discussed that sex does play somewhat of a role in the relationship for some people. Like the people that don't get off on sex, cool, but I don't know. I mean, without sounding too vulgar, like, I like the penis. So, if I'm dating you and you don't have a penis, I don't know. I mean, that might be a problem down the road for me. No, again, no hate or anything like that. And I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to piss off anyone. And if I'm sounding ignorant, I'm sorry, but I'm just basically, that's how I feel about the situation.
No, for me, I don't, like I said before, my area of discrimination when it comes to dating is like very narrow. So absolutely, I would date a trans man, whether they've had top and bottom surgery or not. Just because there's been so much like science and studies out there that actually say that, like, in the brain, you are who you are. Like, your body is actually, you know, I don't know. If you actually look at the history of trans people, it's really, like, interesting. But I don't know. Like, I wouldn't have a problem even if they didn't have any surgeries. Would I prefer? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have genital preference. I do like the penis. I have genital preference, but I'm not gonna completely rule out, like, if I'm really into, say I'm single and I start hitting it off with this guy at this bar, and then down the line in the conversation he feels safe with me and he's like, hey, so I just want to let you know I'm trans, and I'm all like, okay, cool. Let's explore this a little. Let's explore this because we're having a good time. We're chilling. Let's explore this a little. But if it was the other way around, like let's say like my current relationship, he came up to me and he's like, "Hey, I'm trans. I'm a woman. I'm actually a woman." I would be so fucking supportive, first of all, and I want to say I'd be really cool with it. I want to, because again, toys exist, and you can get very creative with toys. Mm-hmm. Toys are fun. We're not sponsored by Adam and Eve.
Okay.
Girls?
Bemnet?
I have no preference. So for me, and I asked this question because when I was single, I want to say this was like a year, maybe more, about a year ago, I was talking to somebody that was trans, and they let me know right away. So it was on a dating site, and they had it in their bio. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I didn't really think anything of it. It was just like, okay, here's a person. This person seems cool. Let's get to know each other. And nothing really came of it, but I wasn't like turned off. It didn't really matter to me if they like had any top or bottom surgery done. It was just like, do I like this person? Does this person like me? Are we vibing? Are we cool? How do we feel? I don't personally mind, but I wanted to ask this question because I remember bringing it up to a few people that I worked with, and they were all just blown, like mind blown, and they're like, but what if they don't have a penis? And I'm like, okay, and like it was just something for me that didn't matter, like as long as I liked that person. So I don't know, I don't mind it. I don't care.
Okay. I mean, I'm kind of on the same boat as Bemnet, if we're being honest. I don't know. My biggest thing is I'm a little weird because, I mean, I love the penis. Like, that's just my thing, and it's always been my thing.
We are not a kid's show, if you haven't guessed it by now.
Obviously.
So just throw that out there.
We're not?
We are absolutely not.
I thought we were
like
Barney.
Big, gigantic penises.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know you were a size queen.
Oh no. That's the role of somebody else. That's not mine.
And going to your thing, we're not Barney, we're Teletubbies. There's 4 of us, obviously.
Booba.
I would definitely be the Lala or Poe. That's just
whatever. Anyway, yeah, I think, like I said, with me, it's a little weird because I like what I like. And unfortunately, I don't know if I could ever change that. And even, I don't know, with me, it's just, yes, toys do exist, but I don't know.
I mean,
I'm weird. Like, I'm a weird species.
It's not you being weird. It's just, I mean, it's everyone's different mentality. Like, Freddy and Bemnet are cool with it, but I'm kind of with you. Like, I'm not attracted to a vagina, and I'm not attracted to boobs, hence what makes me gay.
I mean, yes, that's true, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, for me, it's like, I mean, I think some boobs they're good. You know, it's like you can appreciate when someone has nice boobs. It's just like appreciating when someone has a nice butt. I'm like, okay, but yeah,
And it just reminds me of our one friend, and we're just like grabbing her boobs all the time,
yeah,
constantly.
because she has big boobs.
She's really great boobs.
So yeah, for me, it's just, you know, my preferences are there, but nonetheless, I mean, I'm sure I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, and it's totally fair to have genital preferences.
Of
That's
course.
totally a thing. Like it's totally fair.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm sure like if you told that to a trans person, they're not going to be all like, oh, you know, whatever.
Right,
They're not going to attack you.
Of course not. Yeah.
So it's just going to be all like, oh, you know, that sucks, but you know, it is what it is. So
Of
let's move
course,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, and you know, again, this is in regards, like, we're not shading anyone, we're
No,
not
of course
hating on
not.
you, and I know that surgery costs a shitload of money.
Especially here in America.
Yes, and I absolutely know that you cannot just get surgery, even if you do have the money. I know that there's certain steps that trans people have to make to be to get to that goal. So if you are trans, if you are bi, like, again, we love everyone. We support you guys. It's just
Love is love.
yeah, it's just, it comes down to our preferences, and again, we don't want you guys to be upset or hurt or anything like that, because that is not what we want to do.
I'm pretty sure they'll survive if you're not attracted to them, Brian.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like one of my favorite sayings is, where does that saying go? You're not for everyone, everyone's not for you.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, I like them all.
we know how bad.
We know.
Okay, well, I think it's time we wrap it up. Any last minute thoughts, comments before we say goodbye?
No, I'm good.
I think we're
I'm
kind
good.
of all in the same boat. We just like people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because I'm an introvert and don't like people.
Well, this is
Different subject,
This
I know.
is a completely different subject.
Yeah.
We do not have time to get into
No,
that
we
right
do
now.
not.
Okay, guys. Well, please, as always, give us a follow on TikTok. We each have individual TikToks if you want to follow our shenanigans there. Please follow us on YouTube to keep up with more episodes. And then I also want to bring out that you guys are more than welcome to send topic ideas to our email.
Email, DM, comment.
Yeah, and
Whatever.
Yeah, we would love to hear the topic ideas that you guys have. Once again, if you guys need advice on something, we would be more than happy to offer that advice.
We're not
Anonymous, of
certified.
course.
We're not certified,
We're
but
not
you know,
certified in any way.
I'm
Exactly.
about to get a button that says certified therapist,
Oh my goodness.
and I'll put it right there.
But yeah, please let us know what you guys think on this subject. Would you guys date a bisexual? Why or why not? Would you guys date a trans? Why or why not? As
A
always,
transgendered person.
yes. As always, please be respectful and mindful. Don't be a dick. Respect everyone, even if they don't agree with your own opinions. And that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching another episode. We love you all, and until next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.